Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you a brain dead easy Annie mid lane build. It's currently her highest win rate setup at the moment, and that is to run First Strike, free boots with biscuits, Cosmic Insight, cheap shot ultimate with double EP and a resistance. For our build, we want to go for Leandri's. TIBBERS can constantly reapply it with his AoE burn, and TIBBERS speeds up whenever you die or you pop your shield, so TIBBERS massive threat. Gonna go Leandri's once again into Shadowflame, into Rabadon, or even Zanya's third item. We may have to pick up Morello as well. First Strike is Annie's best keystone at the moment because it's so consistent. It can be challenging to get off electrocutes levels 1 through 5, especially level 1. So here we can go in for an auto Q. So we just get it off a double auto. That's 7 free gold and a little bit of damage. If we had electrocute there, we wouldn't have been able to apply it. But with the First Strike, we were already getting value out of it. Get him with the Q auto, back away. We don't want to tank the range creeps. Range creeps do crazy damage, guys. 3 range creeps is an 80 carry auto attack, so I want to watch out for tanking those 2 heavy level 1. So we get him with an auto, we back off. He kind of has to back off here a little bit. We float in our auto, get him with the Q. Auto W, huge trade for us. Very good trade. He goes in the last hit. We get him with an auto, back up, throw down the Q, get away from the range creeps whenever we hit him. Range creeps will focus us for a few seconds. I don't think I can kill him here, but I can definitely do some damage to him. We found the straight auto. Got to get away from the range creeps. So go ahead and pop potion here. Should have just used my Q. He's kind of starting to get a little bit of a leverage on the wave, because he started using his potion before me. We got it down our shield in an auto attack. Missing more CS than I would like to. Got a straight auto on him. Let's go ahead, pop biscuit. We'll save potion a little bit longer. He does have more mana. Swain is not necessarily an easy matchup for Annie. Might just have to play it slow here. He's trading off damage pretty well. He used his last potion, we'll use ours. We're gonna E out of that. And we're chilling. He's not even trying to get these minions. He's only trying to really poke me. Auto into Q, don't want to miss the minions. Last hitting's too important. Getting kills on Annie pre-6 is not consistent at all. Your opponent has to be playing crazy aggressive, which is why electrocute on Annie's only good if your opponent's playing crazy aggressive. If your opponent's not playing crazy aggressive, then electrocute on Annie, it just doesn't do anything pre-6. Gonna flash W. Warwick, I don't know if he missed his Q or what there, but I ran out of mana. I needed like 10 more mana for Q, and I just got my biscuit. So we'll go ahead and pop that and look to dump this wave. He took Ghost, so he's definitely looking for the scaling angle. Whenever you see people go Ghost Flash, it's not usually the strongest pre-6, but it definitely picks up level 6 and up. Ghost Flash isn't bad on Annie. The thing is, TIBBERS is already so fast that you don't usually need it. It's kind of overkill. Pushing this wave super slow. Try not to miss too much CS. We'll go ahead and E out. He's going to get most of that wave. Oh, we missed a melee and he missed cannon. He did get XP from the cannon, though. That's decent. We crash the wave. We get off a decent reset. We'll come on back. And we can afford Lost Chapter. Perfect timing. Lost Chapter is super important for mana-hungry mages like Annie. She's not mana-hungry for AFK farming, but if you are trading with your opponent, she's very mana-hungry, because you typically want to use all 3 abilities. Shield for your E for the shield up and speed up, and then your QW for your damage output. And we don't have mana flow either, so it's a super important item. Riot buffed it this patch, partly why Annie is currently a top 3 mid laner. She's super strong. Depending on the elo, she's actually like tied with Soul for #1. Like the lower elo it is, Annie's better and better. Got down our shield. We're gonna walk out of that, hit him with a WQ. He's really just walking forward, perma. He loves trading damage. I have to be patient. He's got a lot of health. He has 300 more HP than I do right now. He's looking for an all-in kill. He bought Dark Seal. Got it. Auto Q. I just need to chunk him down. I'm going to speed up out of that. We do not want to get hit by that. Once the minis start hitting the turret, they won't start hitting you, even if you hit the enemy champion. I didn't realize Warwick was that close. I'll go ahead and pop Biscuit. Swain ghosted. I need to get around this way. And we're fine. Warwick's tanky enough. We get him with R, QW. I'm going to get him with our Q auto. Got him with Ignite. He's dead. It's pretty solid for us, actually, as long as I don't die here. Tibbers is chewing her up big time. Oh, she's smited. I have to reset. It's not worth dying. That's solid, though. Swain ghosted. Traded off there pretty well. Go ahead and pick up Amp Tome. And go ahead and pick up a Dark Seal. I wouldn't mind having a single potion as well. He's trading super heavily. I haven't been able to get off that much first strike yet. He's engaging in a lot of these fights and hitting me before I can hit him. You have to hit the enemies first within a quarter second of entering combat. So pretty much if they hit you, if you're not hitting them immediately after, then you're not going to get that extra golden damage. So far, this build has not been very fruitful for us. We should be getting higher value from it here in a minute. So his little hook's on cooldown. And step up and look to trade a bit more with him. Got a little bit of first strike action on that. He just seems like he really wants to push the wave. Auto into Q. Alright, got most of that. Nice. Got a ward down himself. Sejuani's bot side. Oh, are they doing dragon? I think we might have to give. Alright, you got us there. I got my first strike on him. I got on my potion as well. He's super low. Warwick should be able to shred him up. Yep. We're going to QWR. Try to block off her jump with the Q. There we go. Let's get Tibbers on the wave. Get it pushed out. Tibbers is an absolute menace. And his kill potential comes all from level 6. Pre-6, she doesn't really get kills in lane unless your opponent's playing crazy aggressive. We'll stay for plate. Post 5-minute mark, 5 minute and up. You do full damage against mid and top turret. Pre 5-minute mark, you do, it's like a 4th damage. We stay for plate and easily get a plate. Might even get this one. It's possible. We'll W the whole wave. Don't really want to die for it though. We're going to speed up out of the claw. QW auto. He doesn't have big bird mode. So I'm trying to peck him down with my autos if I can. He ate all that damage. I'm out of mana though, so kind of have to back off. I'm not about to level up either, so Lost Chapter isn't really in the cards. Got it. Nice. He's so low. Like Warwick should really come and gank it. I need to get my stun ready. I'm only gonna have enough mana to use a single ability. Oh, there's the Vague. I'm gonna speed up into AQ. Down he goes. I didn't even see Vagar. I wasn't looking on the minimap at all because I was in such a safe position. I had zero fear of getting rotated on, so that's my bad. Solid Vagar rotation from support from bot lane. I don't want to use my W because I'm going to run out of mana. There it is, and there it is. We get this plate. 2 plates is worth more than a kill. Each plate's worth 175, so 1 kill's only 300 gold. 175 comes up being 350 gold. So we get a kill there and a plate. So it's like we got 2 kills total. Now we got Leandri's, got huge damage. You can go for Sorks or you can go for Lucids. It depends on how squishy they are. I think they're tanky enough to where Lucids are fine. For example, Swain, tanky, such tanky. Set can get tanky. They have a triple, basically melee front line. I'd rather have Lucid since they're cheap. It's a bit of a random Sejuani Herald. We'll chunk her out. I have enough mana to do this as well. I have my mythic completed. I have a huge mana pool to pull from here. It's so easy to walk out of those eyes with Annie. It's not like that with every champion though. I went in for the Q stun, that way we don't miss Tibbers. Sometimes they flash Tibbers or you just will straight up miss it. You want to keep Tibbers alive for as long as possible. His autos do damage, he has a big burn aura around him, which is incredibly useful. He helps you push the wave. We're going to speed him up out of that. And Tibbers will also heal once you have him out of combat for a moment. You can keep him vision like this, so he's keeping vision, and look, then I can walk forward and with the QW ignite. And if I keep sending him over there, I boom can bring him back. So that I should have brought him back over. That was my fault. I guess you could say I didn't need him. So, but Tibbers is extremely versatile in how you use him. He has high movement speed. He gets big speed up whenever you die or stun somebody or use your E. So pretty much if you do anything, he gets a massive movement speed bonus even if you die. That's nice. That's our third plate. First strike gold starting to come in. It did nothing early on because he kept hitting me first. He was willing to give up CS to kind of do damage to us. That bites you. When you play like that, it can keep you alive against players who are a little bit more skillful than you. But as long as they don't die, like we didn't die, once we get back to lane, then he loses by default because we had more CS, we had more farm, to where if he didn't kill us and he's giving up CS to poke us without killing us, then now he's just behind. I'll go ahead and push this out. W it down, stand close for our autos and Qs to get there rapidly. He's dead. What is he doing? QW. I think I missed him with my W. I'll pull the Tibbs back. And Tibbs will start to heal once he's out of combat as well. We can keep pushing him out. Keep our recall. Oh no. He killed Tibbs. What a rude dude. Okay, it's time to go for Shadowflame. We'll pick up Needless here. And E out of base. E's pretty dang cheap, level 1. It used to be even cheaper, but Annie support was too strong. Annie support for a while there was S++ tier. Right, I had to do something about it. I think right now she's even pick and ban in pro play. She's really strong in every elo. She's really strong in low elo. She's turbo strong in really high elo, and then she's like good in pro play right now. So, and she's not weak in mid elo or anything, but she's slightly better in low and high than she necessarily is in mid elo. Bop her with our Q. We have Leandri's on her, so we don't want to take a turret shot here. If I had Tibbs, she'd be dead. When you're on 3 stack, people don't respect you, but when you're on 4th, all of a sudden they get really scared. So you can kind of cover up your intentions by not constantly sitting on 4 stacks because they know what you're trying to do. Yeah, absolutely no. So you can sit on 3, E into them. Sit on 2, E, QW into them. Whatever it is you're able to get away with. Missed him with W. It's out of range. Could have just dumped Tibbers on his head, try to force him out of the lane again. I'll pull back a bit this way, try to give him some space to breathe. Alright, got his flash, that's big. Very big. For whatever reason, Veigar's done bot. Because he's not happy with his AD carry's performance. We have to WRQ ignite, let Tibbers do the rest. Nice. I can send him back this way and fight this chick. I need my teammates to rotate though. Oh, someone get this Sejuani! Nice. Jebaited. We'll take it. She wasn't expecting the Tibbers pull. Leandri's damage so freaking good. They don't have an A, like a long range R like Ashe or Jinx, so I'm fine. We'll use Tibbers for vision. We're chilling. Tibbers OP. He's been so strong for so long, man. Compare him to Daisy. Daisy's basically useless. Daisy autos are fine, but her third hit, people, if they have tier 2 boots, they can just straight up outrun it. It's really weird. It's like, let's say Daisy's base auto attack range is 150. If you're attacking with her at 150, her third hit, her knockup, could literally just misses if they have tier 2 boots and they're running away. So you have to get her closer than her like maximum auto range. You gotta put her snug to be able to land it. It's really stupid. And the Ian can't find the Q. We'll just go for this guy, QW. Rest in pepperonis, Milio. This isn't really much of a fight here. Ooh, Warwick almost finds the R. We'll come around. Well, Ian, I don't think she's got her jump. This guy's dead. We're going for the QWR. We throw out the Q preferably because it can't miss even if they happen to flash or Zanya's right as they're doing it. Because TIBBERS does have a cast time. It's a very short cast time, but it can miss. So if you have the choice, just going for the Q stun. Oftentimes guaranteed beats out theoretical superiority. Consistency is key. QW, there's the stun. TIBBERS is eating him alive right now. Ooh, Warwick didn't pinch. That's unfortunate. Who's alive? Their whole team? We gotta leave. I'll leave ward and run. You can put your shield on your teammate. Typically, it's whenever they're being focused and you don't need the speed up. Typically best to use on yourself though, because people don't typically anticipate being anti-shielded, so they oftentimes waste the slow and the shield anyways. It's kind of like when you kill R somebody and they're not expecting it. It really doesn't give you a whole lot of value most of the time. Shielded ally with an attacker ability once per shield. Yeah, and it's only once per shield. So if they're getting ground up by, like, let's say Jinx only takes the damage one time. So there's only so much extra damage you can get by putting it on a teammate. Ultimately, your teammate needs to expect it. Either tell them or ping it. It's usually more valuable keeping TIBBERS alive than your teammate, whoever it is on your team is frontlining. Because TIBBERS does more damage through the Leandri's application. They're tanky enough. I could go for Demonic this game. Not sure why I'm having to share mid CS with this turd biscuit. We're up dragons on these guys. Bop them with an R. We'll speed up to get in there, drop the R. QW, and now we got a path away from the set. I put my shield on Jax there. It actually saved him. Bring TIBBERS back. Nice, nice, nice. Easy peasy. Send him away to bring him back. He got destroyed that fight. Send him away to bring him back. He's kind of falling behind there a little bit. Oh, he panicked. He done did it. Flash WQ, down he goes. Notice how we saved the Q for the stun. We didn't flash QW because then he could have flashed our W stun. We always try to make sure our stun is on the most consistent thing possible. Otherwise, you'll get frustrated. You'll miss a lot of stuns. Need to get away from this chick. Use our speed up and run. That Jax TP was unexpected. He's gonna get us all killed is what he's gonna do. I don't have TIBBERS and I'm low mana. Their Zeri is very fed. This is still winnable for the enemies. Warwick's got the right idea. It should have just been us four going to drag. We already have mid inhib. There's nothing really left to gain here. I wouldn't mind having a blue buff. That would be absolutely exquisite. Suppose Jax is gonna want it. I'm gonna hover on the wall. I need blue though. How much damage is Q doing? It's 430, 478. So I roughly have like a 700 smite. Well, QW. Q has travel time. QW. Nice. Jax gives it anyways. W. has a very, it doesn't really have a travel time. It has a cast time. Your R has a cast time. Your E frame 1 instant. Your Q has a cast time and a travel time, but it doesn't miss. Like once you throw it, it's not a skill shot. So therefore, when we want to smite something, we throw Q first, then into W, because Q's in midair, and then we have time to cast W, and then they hit at the same time. This is a weird position for me to be in. Gotta loop around. Gotta play it slow. Sedge is tanky. Play it slow. Whenever you die, Tibber starts to die. He loses health rapidly when you do die, so it's very important to stay alive. Annie not OP, Tibber OP. That's what they don't tell you. Swap Tibbers out with Daisy, and Annie would be a poop tier champion. She would completely lack kill potential. I'm gonna bop him with a Q here. Oh no, I guess they're giving free Baron. They know they can't contest, I guess. We could just dump Tibbs on it. We're taking it so fast. Nice. If Tibbs is tanking, you still do full damage. Whoever's tanking Baron does 50% reduced damage, so having Tibbers or a Heimerdinger R turret tank can be quite advantageous. They laid their Herald bot. There's really no reason for us to be mid right now. We already have that inhib. There's Sejuani's bot as well. Rylai's is certainly viable. That could be decent against their team. I think I would be better off with not building it though. We're positioning well enough that we shouldn't need it. The thing is, if they're slowed inside of 8 cage, how much value does that actually add? If they're slowed while they're Jack stunned, Jinx snared, and a stun, how much value does that really give to our team? Not a whole lot. Jinx is probably dead there. Unless you can find a plant. Teams are randomly fighting without us. Alright. Guess it's turret defense time. Play for Dragsoul. You have 10% bonus movement speed from the Mej. She's moving 385. I'm moving 426. I can see where the Zeri is. Well, do I have time to set up blue? Takes a while in mages. Stun him straight out of his auto attack there. It's all about this next drag fight. It's dragon meta. If we get dragon, we win. If they get it, we'll probably end up not necessarily losing, but really struggling for the next 10 minutes, essentially. Because the Zeri's got the scaling. She went ghost as well. We need Jax to like split the side or something, dude. He's perma grouping. Perma group Jax is pretty useless. She's tanky. I don't even think I could have one-shot her there. She's 3 full item. I'm basically 2. If you can count Mej as a full item. It's really not though. It's a lot cheaper. Not half the price. Dropping Tibbers there was very tempting. I can't kill Sedge like that though. We gotta kite back in a way. Jinx way out of position. Fake staying to cover. It's probably the right move. It's just how far she was out. Oh, I kind of have to cover. If they want to stop the soul, Jax might be able to end or at the very least get an inhib. We need to slow play it until they send somebody back. Confirm top lane. We got a ward right here. Someone probably over there. I'm going to E away from that. She didn't quite connect with her R. That's big for us. We need Jinx to move. I'm going to E on in. Pop everything. And I'm going to flash out. I need to keep Tibbers alive and in there. We get her with the stun. She's a goner. Tibbers staying alive there did so much damage. It's insane. Big AoE application, which does 77 damage per second just on Tibbers alone, not including the initial burst damage or his auto attack damage. Plus, he's applying the Leandri's burn. Hecka spicy. Look at that score. 1-0. 0-1-0. Got some binary going on here. And that, my friends, is GG's. Annie, always a good time to play. Super meta, super viable. You can first pick or blind pick her every single game. Let's look at damage dealt, damage taken to runes. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most in the game. I'd be really curious to see how much damage Tibbers did specifically. They don't have pet damage or anything like that, but I have a feeling he's close to at least a third, if not half of our damage output. For damage taken, not that great, and for self-mitigated, not that great. But once again, they need to have pet damage taken, because I think if you add Tibbers damage taken and healed and whatnot, we applied a lot of frontlining and tanking for our team. For runes, high value. First strike, I think, would have been a lot stronger if Swain wasn't being so scrappy. And this specific game, with how scrappy Swain was being, I think Electrocute would have been better. Because there was lots of times where we were hit him 3 or more times, so that's an Electrocute application that Electrocute would have pulled more weight. And he was constantly just looking to throw out abilities, so it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.